There are whispers in the Florida Everglades. Old ones pass softly between people who lived long enough to stop caring whether or not they're believed. They speak of a natural spring hidden deep in the sawgrass, where the water runs black as ink and blue sunflowers bloom against all laws of nature. Not painted blue, born blue. And where those flowers grow, time loosens its grip. They call it the Blue Sunflower Spring. The Florida Order of the Blue Sunflower Society had believed in it for decades. A loose brotherhood and sisterhood of senior citizens. Retired conductors, widows, war veterans, librarians, and lifelong Floridians who refused to accept that aging was the final chapter. They had studied maps, journals, Seminole legends, half-burned diary pages, and stories told by people who swore they were younger once, maybe twice. And on October 31st, they finally decided to go. From train stations across the state, they gathered, laughing, singing, dressed in Halloween colors and comfortable shoes, until the Amtrak pulled in and welcomed all 45 members without issue. The train cars filled with music, clapping hands, off-key harmony, and laughter so contagious that other passengers didn't complain. They smiled instead. Some watched with envy. How do they have that much life left in them? By evening time, Miami swallowed them whole. We checked into the La Quinta on 36th Avenue and partied like people who knew exactly how precious a night could be. There was dancing, there was drinking, there was laughter that turned into touching, and touching that turned into something magical and tender. Love rediscovered by people who thought it had already passed them by. No shame, no fear, just plain joy. The next day, they wandered Miami together, soaking in the sun, the art, the ocean air. But they all felt it, the pull. Night was coming, and with it came the Everglades. At dusk, a chartered bus picked them up and drove them deep into the wetlands, deeper than tourists ever go. When the bus finally stopped, the driver turned pale. "This is it," he said. "I'm not staying, not after dark, not here." The bus doors opened, the engine roared away, silence rushed in. They began walking. Hours passed, mosquitoes hummed, frogs croaked. The moon rose full and white, casting silver across the sawgrass. Then a scream. "I see them! The blue sunflowers! I can see them!" One man ran, the rest followed. There they were, glowing faintly beneath the moonlight. Dozens of blue sunflowers growing from the edge of a slow-moving Blackwater River. The air itself felt thick, electric, alive. One by one, they stepped into the water. And something happened. Pain dissolved. Stiff joints loosened. Wrinkles smoothed. Laughter turned breathless as bodies remembered what they once were. The magic of the glades rushed through them. Warm and overwhelming, like being kissed by time itself. When they climbed out of the water, no one needed to look at their reflection to know they were young. Each of them plucked a single blue sunflower and held it close. When the bus finally returned, called back by a trembling voice, the driver stepped out and froze. "Where are the old people?" he asked. The answer shook shook him to his inner core. "We're right here," one said softly, "except we're young again." You see, that night 45 senior citizens entered the Everglades in a search of a myth. And 45 people in their 20s walked back out, carrying blue sunflowers and energy the world couldn't explain. Folks, glades are still out there. And honestly, at my age, I think I might go look myself. How about you? Hey y'all, thanks for watching Wendy's Mysterious Trains. We'll see you the next time. Much love, God bless, and peace out.